Thank you very much, Carl. I'm particularly pleased about the fact that Carl remembered two things about me this morning. The one is that I come from a particular place, but he had the name wrong. He said it's Bloemfontein. It's actually the center of the universe. So terwille van die baie Afrikaans sprekendes wat ek vanmorgen hier gehoor het, baie welkom aan julle. The second thing that Carl didn't mention was the fact that of the 4 children I have, 3 are daughters. And together with my wife, that makes it 4 women in my home, and that makes me an expert on women. As a board, we have to oversee the operations of CANSA. In accordance with the principles of the King 3 report, which requires of us ethical values, accountability, all those things contained in the report. It's about structures, it's about strategy, it's about accountability, and all of those things. But we constantly need to remind ourselves about the fact that CANSA, in essence, is about people. And it's about the most beautiful of those people, the women in our lives. Which reminded me of a story. I was in a small town in the northwestern parts of our country towards the end of the last year, and I was given a book there written by one of the legends of that particular town. Short stories on people in that particular town. And the one story that struck me was about 2 women and a medical doctor. This medical doctor himself was a legend in that particular town, and one day this mother brought her 15-year-old child to this legendary doctor because she didn't feel well. And after a thorough examination of the child, the doctor turned to the mother and he said, "Congratulations, madam, you are going to become a grandmother." And the mother was shocked. She said, "This is impossible. No man has ever been near this child of mine. She sleeps in the room right next to me. I can assure you no woman has ever been near her." So the doctor just turned around and stared out of the window. And she said to him, the mother said to him, "Listen, what's this about? You've just given me this devastating news. You turn your back out of me and you're staring out of the window. What are you doing?" So he says to her, "Well, I'm staring towards the east." She says, "What do you mean? Why are you staring towards the east?" He says, "Because the last time this happened, a star arose in the east." One of the beautiful stories of the people of this country. The second thing that I'm reminded of is that all people have potential. All people have potential. And theoretically, all people are able to perform. But in real life, performance is not equal to potential. But performance is potential less interference. And unfortunately, in our case, cancer is a huge interference to the potential of people. And it is important that an association such as ours should seek solutions to remove these interferences. I'm also reminded this morning when I saw Carl of the fact that Carl has often said that he believes that within 50 years, we'll find the solution to cancer and hopefully find the complete cure to cancer or some way to combat cancer effectively. Let us remember 2 things. Let us remember that this is not only about the illness. This is not only about the threat to people's lives, but it is actually about the people, about celebrating life and celebrating the lives of people. I'd like to welcome all of you here for these 3 days. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend for the rest of the conference. I have another commitment which I'll have to attend this morning. And a particular welcome to our visitors from abroad. A real hearty Ubuntu welcome to South Africa and to this conference. I wish you well in your deliberations, and I trust that you will stare through that window facing towards the east to see if you can find the complete cure for cancer, if maybe there's a star rising in the east. I thank you.